Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel AgriEdit. I am your mentor Pruthvi MS. I have completed my undergraduation from College of Horticulture, Bangalore, and currently I am pursuing my masters in IARI New Delhi in the division of Floriculture and Landscaping. So today we are going to discuss about PYQs of 2022 horticulture paper in that floriculture section. In that previous videos I have covered 2024 and 2023 part. If you have not watched, you can check it out and the links are available in the description. Without wasting time, let's get started. First question, which of the following colors belong to the hard or warm colors? So guys, this is the third time this question is repeating. So this is very important, that is, and very easy, that is red, orange and yellow. And the last year they have asked which are the cool colors, that is blue, violet and this blue and green. These are cool colors. Next question, which of the following pigment is responsible for the blue color of flowers? This is also very easy, that is delphinidine. Delphinidine is responsible for the blue color. You have to know other colors also, like pelargonidine, it is responsible for the orange red color. And lycopene, it is very important, that is responsible for red color. You can see in tomato also and in many flower crops which it is responsible for the red color. And lutein, lutein is mainly, we can see it in the marigold crop. And this color is responsible for the yellowish orange color. And this lutein is very important nutraceutical also. It is used for the manufacturing of vitamin A and precursor as in the vitamin A production, and also it is used in the poultry industry also to give the yellowish color to the yellow orange color to the egg yolk and to the meat. Yellow orange color. Next question, famous blue colored variety applause belong to the which of the following flower crop? This is the first genetically modified rose variety, that is the Rosa hybrida. So in this, the blue color is naturally not available in the roses. So genetically they have modified and they have taken the genes from the other flower crops. So and they have synthesized blue color rose. Next question, which of the following shrubs have the white flowers? This is little difficult question because the knowing that shrub plant only difficult. So here, if you know one, you can guess. Ixora chinensis, this is common Ixora, that is red or orange color it will be having. So you have to eliminate the D option. So among A and B, if you know, that is Ixora superba. Superba is having the white color. So the right answer is Ixora acuminata and superba, that is A and C. Here, this is Ixora superba and this is Ixora chinensis. And next question, the elements of garden and landscape designs are. This is also a repeated question. Frequently they will be asking which are the elements and which are the principles of garden. So here I have given, in last class I have given you one hint to easily differentiate between element and principles. That is, elements are nothing but these are the items which are used to develop different principles. So imagine you are doing one drawing. The elements you will be using, like you will be using different type of lines and you will be having different styles of drawing, and you will be putting the color to the drawing, and also there will be these are different types of elements. So here line and habit, A and D. This is list of principle and elements. Principles are like the principles of life. It's like balance, rhythm, uniformity, property, proportions, simplicity, contrast, focal point. They will be guiding to the different things. Like focal point, it will be having the one center. It's an eye-catching thing in the garden. Then elements, that is line, form, texture, color and scale. Next question, Perennial plants having the erect and bushy growth and have attained the height of 0.5 to 0.4 meter. They are called as. This is also very easy question, that is shrub. This is also repeated question. You have to know what are trees. Trees will be growing like more than 4 meter, and they have mostly they have a very prominent trunk, and they have the woody nature. These are the keywords. They have mainly the woody nature and they have the prominent trunk. And in case of shrub, they have the bushy nature and also woody. Climbers, they have the supporting structures. Next question. Which of the following turf grasses are used to develop the lawn for cooler areas? This is also third time repeated. Every year they are asking cool season grasses. That is bluegrass and bent grass and raygrass. These are mainly cool season grasses. Okay, here that is, if this Lolium perenne is very famous cool season grass. So Lolium is nothing but raygrass. So if you know the C option, you can easily guess. This Cynodon is, it's a warm season grass. So this is wrong. Then Agrotis is nothing but bent grass. So A and C. Here I have given the list of the warm season and cool season grasses. In every year it is repeated, so it is very much important. Don't skip this part. So this is, as I said, warm grasses are Bermuda grass, Korean grass and St. Augustine grass. Don't get confused between St. Augustine grass and Agrotis stolonifer. Here it is Stenotaphyrum secundatum. Actually warm season grasses are many, cool seasons are very less. So you remember this, so you can eliminate this warm season grasses. And this is Buchlodoctyloids and Paspalum notatum. Paspalum notatum is called as Bahia grass. And these are cool season grasses like Agrotis canina, Poha protensis, Festuca arundinacea, Lolium perenne. This is they have given asked in this question. Next question, this is statement type question. They have given two statements. First statement is male sterility is characterized by non-functional pollen grinds and while female gametes are functional. This is very easy statement, it is true. But in second they have given male sterility is found common in rose, ageratum and chrysanthemum flower crops. In light of the above statements, choose the most appropriate. Here we have to be very careful. Male sterility is not very common in these crops. It is mainly common in the marigold crop, zinnia, or in the Asteraceae family. These are having the chrysanthemum having the sporophytic self-incompatibility, not the male sterility. So the option A is correct, but statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is wrong. So male sterility mainly used in marigold and zinnia. And in vegetable crops also, this is very important. You have to see the examples for male sterile systems. In marigold, mainly GMS is used. Mainly MS5 and MS7. These lines are used in a marigold. And in GMS, you will be knowing, if they want to ask little tough questions, means they ask you have to know there will be 50% roguing out of plants in case of GMS system. So next, which of the following climber possesses special structure like tendrils to climb? In this, they all are climbers and they all have the different structures for the support. For example, bougainvillea, this has the thorns. If you know the plant, you can easily answer. So thorns and ficus repens. This is having the special roots to climb. Clingy roots, they say clingy roots. And Quisqualis indica, this is Rangoon creeper, it doesn't have any structure. And Antigonal leptosis, this is the answer. And this is also called as coral creeper or lover's creeper. This has the pinkish flower, very little flowers and very beautiful flowers. So next question, which of the following is a thermo and photo insensitive variety of chrysanthemum? Thermo photo insensitive means this usually chrysanthemum are short day plants. They require short day condition for flower development. That is like less than 11.5 hours or 12 hours they require for flower development. But and thermo means temperature sensitive. There will be mainly three kinds of plant chrysanthemums based on temperature, like thermo positive, thermo negative and thermo zero. Here the variety which is not responds to temperature as well as photo period, that is Pusa Anmol. This is it is a mutant variety from the Ajay. So this is having the nature photo and thermo insensitive. Here I have given difference between the different thermo types. Thermo zero. Zero means they doesn't respond to the any temperature. They will bloom in all the temperature ranging from 10 to 27 degrees Celsius. They will bloom in all the temperature. And example is Shasta. This is a thermo zero variety. And thermo positive means they don't like the low temperature. Positive means they hate the low temperature. If the temperature it is between 10 to 13 degree, they will have the delayed blooming. They like temperature between 16 to 27, little high temperature. And example is cameo. You remember camel is a desert animal, na? It likes high temperature. So cameo is a variety which requires high temperature. And thermo negative means they respond in well in low temperature, and temperature if it is high means we can observe the delayed bloom. So if the temperature is more than 27, they show the delayed growth. And variety is defiance. Next question, which of the following trees are grown for their ornamental foliage? Let's see one by one. First, Bombax malabaricum. Bombax malabaricum or Bombax ceiba, it is a flowering tree. It blooms in a stemless or the foliage, without foliage they will bloom. Red flowers. And Cedrus deodar. This is called as Devadar tree. This is very common in our Himalayan ranges. So this Devadar tree, it will be like having the pinus nature. It's a type of pine tree. So they have the attractive foliage. So one is B. And Jacaranda mimosifolia. This tree is having the bluish color flower and mainly it blooms in the spring to summer season, blue color flowers. And Thuja orientalis, you all know, Thuja is it's a foliage plant. So B and D. Next question, this chromosome numbers. Every year it is compulsory they are asking. In that chrysanthemum is fixed and others they change little bit. Carnation, it is x is equal to 15, 2n is equal to 30. And marigold, that is x is equal to 12. In last class only in the last video I mentioned, in marigold there are two type of species. One is African and that is having 2n is equal to 24. And another one is French type. This French type is the tetraploid and they have the chromosome number 48. If you want to study in depth, there are other diploid species also, like this is African is Tagetes erecta. If they want to make little difficult, this is Tagetes. Wait a minute. I will give other example also. Tagetes tenuifolia. This is also another diploid species in marigold. In other types like Tagetes remotifolia, Tagetes minuta. This minuta is especially used for the oil extraction. These are having the mainly tetraploid nature. Then tuberose. Tuberose is having x is equal to 30. In tuberose also, the single is having 2n is equal to 60 and double type having 2n is equal to 50. Chrysanthemum, you know it's a hexaploid and x is equal to 9. Next question, the group picotes belong to which of the following commercial crop? This picotes is a type of carnation. So in this I will show you the photo. See, picotes are the type of flower, they will be having the light color flower. Exactly in doing painting or drawing, we will be giving the shading to this edge. The same way the light color petals will be having this edges will be tinted with a darker color. This is called a picote. Here you can see it's very beautifully edged plants like this. This is called picote. Next question, make the correct sequence of steps involved in the pure line selection method. The same type of question they are asking every line. So see all the breeding methods like pure line, mass selection and pedigree selection. Pedigree they didn't ask. So this time they may ask pedigree selection. See once pedigree selection also and single seed descent method also you see. These all are mainly meant for the self-pollinated crops. So next, here steps. First in all the steps we will be doing the selection of parents. So here selection of individual plants for a local variety. In case of pure line selection, it is for self-pollinated crops. We will be selecting the individual plants and we are planting them in the individual lines. So first individual selection of the plants. First only if you know the first step you can answer all. It is already given. D is like planting of progenies in the proper spacing, that is individual plants. Next step, conducting preliminary yield trial. First they will be doing preliminary yield trial, then they will be doing the replicated yield trial, then multi-location yield trial, then they will be harvesting the seeds. Last step, seed replication and distribution. So you can easily arrange this. Next question, which of the following orchids have the sympodial growth pattern? This is also repeated, sympodial, monopodial and mainly the tropical and temperate orchids. Here sympodial, mainly we know sympodial growth is, they have this kind of growth habit. Means they will be producing the pseudo bulbs, okay, and they have the indeterminate growth type. In this example, dendrobium we all know and cymbidium, DC. These are very famous example for cymbidium, sympodial orchid. Here I have given the list of sympodial and monopodial orchid, and mainly the difference is sympodial will be requiring little low humidity like 40 to 55%, but monopodial is meant for typical tropical rainforest and it has a very high requirement of very high humidity like more than 70 to 75%. And also monopodial they have this kind of growth habit. They will be continuous growth habit and that is called as indeterminate growth habit. Okay, that is the nature of, here it will be, they will be blooming. So this is a type of monopodial. And sympodial, they have the indeterminate and they will be producing the pseudo bulbs. They are like this. Every year they will be producing the new growth. And examples very important. I have given you the code to remember this. There are many, but if you remember this much example, you can answer any questions related to sympodial and monopodial. For sympodial, you remember C, C, D, E. This is sympodial. C is cymbidium, another C is catalea. These both are important. Cymbidium, catalea, dendrobium and epidendron. And in case of monopodial, the example is, you remember mainly VAP. That is, you all will be knowing Vanda. It is famous example for monopodial, except that Arachnis and Phalaenopsis. Phalaenopsis is also called as moth orchid. That is having the monopodial nature. Moth orchid, monopodial. Like this also you can remember. Moth orchid, monopodial. And calathea. So next question. Which of the following is the most common rootstock for budding in rose under North Indian condition? Last year 2023 they have asked in South Indian condition. So here the right answer is North Indian condition, Rosa indica variety odorata. Multiflora for the South Indian condition and Foetida for the yellow color, so yellow color roses, and Lucida is also very important rootstock. Next question, assertion reason type. Assertion is deformed flowers and browning of throat is a major physiological disorder of orchid. Yes, this is correct answer. Reason, we have to check. They have given a reason for this disorder, browning of throat. These disorders of orchid occur due to the low temperature and chilling injury. Low temperature and chilling injury. In light of the above statements, choose the appropriate one. If we can see the reason is also correct. You properly check. They have given low temperature or high temperature. Usually the reason will be the low temperature in many physiological disorders. Like carnation also we have seen, that is in rose also. Here also low temperature will cause many physiological disorders. So both are correct. See, many times they will confuse. First here it is given not the correct explanation. So the answer is B, the correct explanation. Next question. Which of the following gladiolus cultivar is developed through the spontaneous mutation? They are asking about bud sport. So in other years they have asked about induced mutants. In case of gladiolus, the induced mutant, the spontaneous mutants are Salmon's sensation and Ratna's butterfly. So B and C. Answer is C, B and C. Next year they may ask what is the induced mutant in chrysanthemum. Here that is answer is Arca shoba is the only mutant in gladiolus developed through the from the wild rose. Okay, that is Arca shoba. You remember it's an orange color variety. Next question. Petria volubilis is a light climber with beautiful flowers. Belong to which of the following family? In family also, it is very important for major crops. You see the family also. Petria volubilis is a purple color or violet color flowers. So it belongs to family Verbanaceae. Next question. Which of the following is the new scientific name of the Polyanthus tuberosa? See, they are asking the trending question in that year. The name of the tuberose changed in year 2022. So they have asked this question. The right answer is Agave amaica. The previous name was Polyanthus tuberosa. Next question. Which of the following gardens are laid out on the pattern of Mughal garden? They are asking which is a Mughal garden here. One is Rashtrapati Bhavan garden. We all know it's all now the new name is Amrit Udyan. 2022 it was not changed. So you can see in option. So Amrit Udyan, that is Mughal style. Buddha Jayanti Park in New Delhi. It is very near to IARI campus, Pusa campus. So this is a type of Buddhist garden. Buddhist garden. And Mandor garden, Jodhpur. This is built by the Rajputs. So this is in the Rajputana style. It is a mix of Hindu and Rajput culture. Then Nishant Bagh, Kashmir. This is also Mughal style. Mainly Mughals they have developed many gardens in Kashmir. All the gardens in Kashmir are in Mughal style. They only introduced this famous tree, that is Chinar. Chinar tree you can see in Kashmir. So answer is A and D. Next question. Arrange the following steps of gladiolus hybrid development in the current sequence. They have asked the second question from the breeding. First, selection of the parents or development of the inbreed lines. That is development of the inbreed lines. This is first step. Next step is combining ability testing of inbred line. They will be testing the combining ability of the parents to check which is the best combination. Then the parent selection and hybrid development. Okay, in every time I was saying in hybrid seed development there will be first step will be parent selection, but in this case you have to read the other options, like they are developing the inbred lines because parents must be pure and they must be homozygous. So they have developed the inbred lines, then they have went for the parent selection, and fourth step is development of hybrids, and the last step is this one, seed production. So option C is the right answer. Next, match the following. This is related to history. Previously they used to call different type of garden in during the king's rule. First type is Pramod Udyan. Pramod Udyan is meant for the king and queen. That is the royal couple. So option 2 here. This is the right answer. Next, second one is Udyan. Udyan is meant for the playing of chess and enjoying dance mates. This option 3. And Vrikshavatika or Vrikshavatika, this is place for the courtesans. And last D1, Nandanavana is meant for Lord Krishna. This is the type of question, very easy question. Previously they used to ask. Now they will be asking little difficult questions from floriculture part. So this is all about 2022 paper. So if you have any doubt, you can let me know in the comment section. And if you liked our content, please like, comment and subscribe to our channel. In the same way, I will be making 2021 video also. You can watch it out. See you all.